What up, it's your main man Chaxi. I'm joined by the beautiful Mariah as usual, and we are back with another episode to discuss something that has caught everyone talking, including your very own Naiboi. So now Calligraph is in Nigeria. He'd gone for the Sound City Awards, which I mean he didn't win Best Hip Hop Artist. AKA won.
Of course. Okay, no offense.
Wow. But Calligraph.
He saw it coming, no offense.
But Calligraph was man enough, he credited AKA for winning.
Of course, dude, that's what you're supposed to do. Do onekane ufeel uchungu.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
It's a good thing. Sometimes you don't win all the time. You accept when someone wins. So why Calligraph is still in Nigeria is because he's working on a few projects. Like he's shooting a video with YC that we should be looking out for. I'm excited about that. That is a song of his Testimony 1990 album.
Okay.
So what got people talking, he posted a picture of himself and captioned, I'm planning on bringing, he's in Lagos, I'm planning on bringing at least 10 big Kenyan media personalities / radio presenters to Nigeria for a 10-day trip, which I myself shall cater for. I want to see if some of y'all will be recognized by your Nigerian fans, or if you even have fans at all here. It would be very sad if you don't. The laughing emojis, Kenyan, Nigerian flags, of course, the hashtag respect the OGs. Then Naiboi reposted that same picture and said he will also sponsor five more.
Yeah.
And I saw your comment. You want to be part of those?
Now, I was like, I support the motion, but bruh, I just want to go to Lagos for fun. I don't care about those people. Okay, I do, but I don't. I just want to go have fun.
So just before I read what Jalango'o posted, because I'm sure this is from here is where there's a big conversation. I want to play a clip of this guy. Is he Mr. V, Mr. P? What is the name of this guy from Rude Boy? What is the name
Mr.
of
P?
Mr. P,
yeah.
right?
Peter. So is that Peter?
I think
no,
Peter.
That's Paul. Paul from P
No, it's
Square.
Peter.
No, it's Paul.
The
Peter
guy who came to Kenya.
That's Paul. Peter is the one who's the bald head.
All right, fact check. I will check.
Yes.
The guy who has a song with Calligraph.
Peter is the bald head. Paul is this one.
Who's Mr. P?
Mr. P is this one.
Yeah, so
The
is it Peter or Paul?
He's
Mr.
Paul.
P.
He's the bald head.
He's the bald head.
Yes.
So that's Paul,
Dude,
man.
I know my music, man.
You know your Nigerian
I know
music.
my Nigerian voice. That's what I want to go. Like, please, take me there.
So, well, before you distract us. So, the clip where he was asked why their music is doing so well and what he had to say in regards to media.
Everybody discovers theirs.
Yes.
Again, I'm going to tell you guys, especially the media, because Nigerian media is they're out there for us. Trust me. You guys are the ones that can make your own artists. Nobody will make it for you. All right? Nigerian media made it for us. Nigerian media has got tired of the Western sound. Nigerian media were like, you know what? We are good, but what is going on? You know what? Let's focus on ours. Okay? So, if you guys want to be the way Nigerian artists are, it's up to you guys, the media.
Support them.
Support them 100%. That's what you need.
Exactly.
So, Jalango'o posted, reposted what Calligraph posted, and then he captioned, Khaligraph Jones is planning for a trip for presenters and media personalities to Niger to see if they have fans there, since we play too much Niger, and soon the next trip will be to Bongo. Assuming we play too much Bongo as well. Yes, we don't have fans there, but before you start blaming us. So, this is Jalango'o speaking on behalf of us, is him speaking on behalf of media personalities.
Yeah.
First big mistake. Speak as Jalango'o. Don't speak on behalf of myself or Mariah
or any
Amina
other person.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, speak for
yourself, bro. So, before you start blaming us, did you know that presenters don't even choose music played on radio? And if they do, they have very little to say on what goes on air. He proceeds, no, you didn't. So just already concluding, Calligraph didn't. Before music is scheduled on radio, it is researched on, and all we do is play. The other day, we were involved in making our playlist. I posted it here asking you to help us, and the results were shocking almost. 50% Bongo, 40% Niger. Today on Apple Music, there are only 6 Kenyan songs in top 100 Kenya. So hata hiyo pia ni presenters na DJs wamepanga ? But the question is, how did we get here to Niger and Bongo? marketing, aggressiveness, and getting out of your comfort zone. If you still depend on radio and TV to make you big, then you have nothing in this industry. There are too many avenues: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. Then we have social media platforms. Diamond launched his album in more than 10 countries. Some of you have not launched even for your family. We can't play what we do not know. I personally has hosted and booked you guys for events and paid you guys for shows, even if it's little. I have done my part. The other day, King Kaka launched his album. They didn't even show up. And the other day, I saw them begging selfies with Diamond, just like they did with Neo, instead of asking for collabos. Calligraph, you know what hard work is and what it took you to be there. Sauti Sol did not depend on us. Hii ni 2019 na mkiendelea hivi tukuna sana. Tukuna means pinch, I think. No.
Like each.
Yeah. Link on my bio, support official Masauti. Cool. So a few things that I picked from Jalango'o 1, never speak on behalf of an entire industry.
True.
Because
those are your sentiments.
Those are your sentiments.
Like
Make
the discussion you've had.
Then number 2, the caption is so long and it's so defensive, which begged the question. Then I realized, I feel like Jalango'o felt he was amongst
being
the
attacked.
10 presenters who are being taken to Nigeria. Why? Because you check his Instagram, Jalango'o is always talking about, is always listening to Mbosso, Diamond. He listens to a lot of bongo.
I think he was the host for something Yawasafi sometime back.
Which is okay. You can host. But honestly, he plays a lot of bongo.
Yeah.
Not to mean he doesn't support Kenyan.
True.
Get the difference. Not to mean he doesn't support Kenyan. And nothing against Jalango'o. I have a lot of respect for Jalango'o. But I feel like never speak on behalf of an entire industry. Speak for yourself at least. And if you ask me what the problem is, why we have a lot of foreign music as opposed to our own music, there's so many reasons. But the main reason is media. I support Calligraph 100%. I'll tell you why. We can, for example, this show, we can post it online, sponsor, do all the things we can online. But do you know how many people we're able to reach online? Online is like the way you do something for your own family, but just a big extended family.
Yeah.
Because you're always posting to the same people.
True.
But mainstream media has worldwide, not worldwide, but it could have worldwide, but has the countrywide reach.
Yeah.
The media controls our consumer habits a lot, and we live in an era where, I saw this on TV, I believe it, even without fact checking. As soon as it appears on Nation TV, Citizen, JKL, Jeff Konang is there saying, so now this is what our debt is as a nation. I take it as
believe
fact.
it, yeah.
Because that is what the picture media has built in us.
Yeah.
But again, a challenge would be, 1FM is one of the stations, I'm talking now about radio, that plays a lot of Kenyan
music here, actually.
Of course, they play a few Nigerian, but they play, I believe they play more Kenyan music than any station.
Yeah.
But is 1FM the biggest urban station you have in Kenya?
Nope.
Exactly. So as much as there's social media and the artists doing nini, the media plays a big role.
Yeah.
If our media makes a lot of noise about our own music, like they used to do in the days of Issa, you listen to radio, you'd hear Issa
everywhere.
Back to back,
Amani,
Bamboo, Klepto, Amani, Nazizi, back to back, necessary noise, because that's the power the media has.
Yeah.
The same thing with what Mr. P was saying. In Nigeria, the media got fed up with foreign music.
Beyonce's and who?
As soon as they put their own music on rotation, as soon as you open your TV, your radio, you know what happens is, even in the billboards, I'm tired of seeing Asha on billboards of Songa here.
Yeah.
I want to see Calligraph on those billboards. I want to see a Rush on those billboards,
True.
But it's because that is the music that is on air, that is the music that ends up on the billboards.
That's true.
If our own artists are on air, they're on the billboards, they're in all the ads. Yeah. Why is Mr. Easy doing an ad for a betting company in Kenya?
Wait,
why?
Even that, I saw Davido's billboard somewhere in town, in Phoenix.
Exactly. So I don't have a problem with seeing Davido's billboard, because if I'm a multinational company, assuming I'm targeting the rest of Africa, I want to look for an artist who will represent the rest of Africa. I don't have a problem for Davido doing an ad that's going to run on DSTV, but I don't want to see a Davido ad run on NTV.
Okay, true.
If you get the difference, right?
I definitely get what you're saying.
Media controls a lot of our consumer habits. Of course, they now the fans come CC. What are we requesting on radio?
True.
What concerts are we more willing to pay for? But you see, if I only know Mudhoni, the drama queen, because she's an artist and I've heard of her, but I don't know most of her songs because they're not played on radio. I'm not very willing to pay to see her perform live. I'm not even very familiar with her music, you know.
Yeah.
So as much as I'm on my phone the whole time, I can listen to whichever song I want.
True.
Of course, you can't force me to listen to Kenyan music.
Yeah.
If I don't like a song, I don't like a song. So, I feel like for the industry itself, the media and the stakeholders have to do something about it.
Okay.
But again, another essential factor would be policies. Policies means sometimes there's something called, for example, when we have the women rep seat, affirmative action. Affirmative action means sometimes people don't believe in something, you make them see that it can work.
Yeah.
So if people don't elect women in office, can we create a post that is compulsory for women? Then people will start believing,
women can actually
exactly, affirmative action.
That's true.
So we need policies that can regulate the amount of foreign music we have here in Kenya.
Okay.
If you had a policy like you have
please 60%, local, yeah, that would actually
then we have more streams of local music.
Yeah.
So media for sure, the fans, what are we requesting, even the artists themselves. But
as much as you're saying media and policies, I also feel like artists, you guys play a big role in how your music is played. I will just break it down and I will just start with Jalango'o himself. You're here bashing how artists don't do this, they're not doing that, they're not saying this, they're not saying that. You're the same person who released a song called Katumbo Dance. One of the dumbest songs I've heard in my life.
Okay. Oh, when you talk about quality of music.
Thank you.
Okay.
But you want this song on rotation. Dude, I don't want to wake up in the morning at 6 a.m. and listen to Katumbo Dance. Excuse me, what? Content. And that's the thing every media personnel is trying to stress. If you don't give me content, I cannot play what you want me to play.
But I feel like we have a lot of trash content that is foreign.
And that, regardless, listen, would you rather, okay, and I don't mean this in an offensive way, there's Jalango'o with Katumbo Dance, and there's Designer who's dragging over 16 million people just to say rah, rah, rah on the radio. You get me? Like, as much as it's trash, there's also the influence you have on people.
Yeah.
Because you could,
as a personality.
Thank you.
And that's the same thing I was saying. Rihanna can literally sell mad to Kenya and people buy.
And they will
because
buy.
Of influence, you know? And there's an artist in Kenya, no offense, you'd give them the best product in the world and they
cannot do shit.
Do conversions.
Yes.
You know? So there's that, but the key players, which is personally I would say the government, policies, we need, if it needs an affirmative action, let's make it happen. And then the media, because the media really controls consumer habits.
It's cool, like I'm not disputing all that, but at the end of the day, I understand how it feels to be a media personality. Someone is your boy, like Shaxi, you send me your song. You're like, hey baby, Aki, please, unganisha for me, nataka kuisikia, Kiss 100. Cool. I listen to your song and I'm just like, fam. Yeah. As in, me myself, I can't even listen to it. That's why you're told, as much as they're saying that they don't think that people select songs or not. Media, we do select songs. Like the song you listen to and be like, I feel like this one needs what was easy. Yeah. There are others, even in your mind.
That's what I'm saying. What Jalango'o said, I understand where it's coming from. Of course, he's not there to schedule music.
Yes.
There's someone employed to do that.
Thank you.
But he has influence. If you want a song to be played, it can be played.
Yes.
If I'm on air, I can choose what I want to play.
Yeah.
Plus, come on, kwani producers are robots. They're human beings. Exactly. So that one again didn't make sense to me. We're not in control.
No,
You're
honestly,
not in direct
he's not.
control. Not in direct control.
You know,
but honestly, Jalango'o has
he has influence, but when it gets to a place of his job, he's a radio presenter.
Yeah.
The most he can do for your song is say, whether there's a new artist, Anita Chaksi, Ebu guys, just listen to him, see if his songs can be aired. That is the most he can do.
That's why mainstream media is fucked up.
And that's what you're told. And also again, content. As in, there's some songs you find somebody trying to push it kwa radio, and you're just like, bruh, as in, are you seriously serious? Like you want this on the radio?
So lastly, who do you think should be in that list to go to Nigeria? There's Wewe, there's Jalango'o.
I mean, that's for sure. Fun.
There's you, there's Jalango'o.
Let's see.
Energy, all presenters from Energy Radio.
Let's just say Energy. All those 15 seats are just yours, seriously.
Then who else?
Wait, let's go. Let's break it down. Capital.
My good friend Kimani.
I feel like Capital needs also, but Capital, the problem is you play Kenyan music, but your definition of Kenyan music is Sauti Sol and Nyashimsi. Nope. Even Nyinyi pop on those flights.
Then lastly from me would be even artists. Honestly,
even Ghetto Radio.
We need to be realistic. Do you know how many artists I see do interviews when they're launching a new song, and even in the back of my mind, I'm sure that is the last time that song will be played local. So presenters, honestly, if you don't like a song, because an artist is a friend, and that's why I hate industry relations. I don't have friends to these people because they can't be constructive. You
feel like you're affiliated to do things for them.
So if you don't like a song, acha kuchocha an artist the way you like their songs because they're launching it on their show and you will never play it.
It's true.
So even artists, manze mwacha kuchochwa. I said you come to these shows and then they lie to you how they like your song, and that's the last time they play your song. I
feel like even before you get to presenters, dude, you have a whole producer, you have an editor, you have the guy who mixes and masters your song. I feel that should be the person who should just tell you like, bro, this shit is work.
But it's hard to find.
Two booth.
It's hard sometimes. Kuna wase huko tuna ma yes men. But mimi nasema sasa from presenters because I feel that is where all of us sit. Tuache kuchocha ma artists. Honestly, me if I end up on mainstream radio, if I don't like a song, I will not be there torturing you, taking selfies and doing Insta stories of the song, and that's the last time I'm listening to the song. I'm Iwezi, and it's not a bad way. It's not in a bad way.
Imagine you would have those balls, I'm telling you.
Watch how many balls I have.
Trust me, you will not have. I'm telling you, you will not have those balls. Ask Mzazi, he can tell you how many artists
Mzazi actually
and he has to suck it up and be
let
like,
me tell you, Mzazi,
umeweza hiyo wimbo, umeweza.
Mzazi ndio msee mwingine. Mzazi yuko amechocha wasanii. East Africa mzima. Mzazi yuko amechocha wasanii yani.
And that's the thing, you just can't tell someone on air at bro.
Of course, not on air, but the thing is, at least help someone. They don't need to come to your show all the time they have a new song. If the station can't play their songs, just
you are shaking another table. Brother, you have shaken this.
That's why I love YouTube. Listen, man, if you have a new song, talk to us. Me, I'll play it. If you don't like it, I'll be honest with you, I don't like it. I'll tell you why. Because me not liking a song does not mean you're a bad artist. I just don't like that song.
True.
Yeah, you're just a bad artist.
And one more thing. As much as we're saying media, nini, I feel like we have so many artists around. Leave the ones on mainstream. Let me quote unquote underground. And I will say one thing, I feel like most of the artists who are in mainstream media, like, yes, getting airplay and whatnot, I feel like most of them are very selfish. You want everything to yourself, like you cannot have your cake and eat it. This media cake, this music industry cake is so huge. Everyone can get a piece. If somebody with good music comes to you and tells you, brah, I know you have the connection, you can put me on, you're asking for 100,000 to play somebody to get his song on radio.
Should be slapped and fired.
Don't do that.
Slapped and
you're
fired.
the same people who I know someone, but I'm not gonna say who it is. Even DJs, someone is like, oh, I heard your song, nataka huweke kwa mix yako, ati nipatie doni huweke kwa mix. And you know, it's like if this song was heard on air, it would be a good song. Me, I'll say one thing. I do my part and I play my part. Cash Carrier, actually, she's another person you should look out for next year. Her music is amazing. Thank you for all the media people who put their hands together and genuinely help underground artists to come to the mainstream. But for the rest of you who feel like features imefura, I don't even know where we're gonna go. Like, Sijui.
All right, let us know what your thoughts are in the comment sections. Remember to subscribe. We'll be back with another video next week, right?
Yep.
Toodles! I'm Cool Kids.
Be out.